Battlefront. Personally, I think we've reached a point in the discussion of Star Wars games where that word, Battlefront, has become nothing more than a buzzword in the franchise. Where is Battlefront? Battlefront 3 leaked. This Battlefront news will break your heart. It goes on and on and on. We've seen what modders can achieve with things like galactic contention. And after a Spear's failure of the Battlefront Classic Collection, people have really been itching for a true Battlefront feel. This is Star Wars Sagas. Star Wars Sagas is a full conversion mod for the game Insurgency Sandstorm. No microtransactions, no live service, just a completely free mod that brings Battlefront back to life in the best way possible. And I'm talking about the classics. This mod remasters original Battlefront 2 maps in Unreal Engine. There are currently 5 maps playable, 3 of which have been fully remastered from Battlefront 2. One map was actually from the Battlefront 3 build, and lastly their Geonosis map has been built from the ground up. First off, we have Utapau. Then we have Mustafar.
We've lost control of a command post. Try not to waste this, soldier. That's another command post under Republic control. We've lost control of a command post.
Tatooine.
We've lost control of a command post.
Coruscant. And lastly, Geonosis. What's your official position as a developer?
On Sagas,
Yeah.
I'm the lead lighting artist and also the lead tech artist, which means I create all the technology that other developers are going to use, like master shaders or, for example, the auto turret system that we have on the capital ships, all that good stuff. But all the lighting,
I saw that. That was actually something I brought up to one of my friends. I was like, look how the turrets fight each other. I thought that was one of the coolest things about the skybox. Yeah. All right, so I just have a few questions for you. So first off, what's some future maps, weapons, factions, and more that are planned for the mod?
Oh, dude. You don't even know the half of it. Tons more. Right now, our focus is going to be the Clone Wars for, like, the foreseeable future, for, like, a little bit longer. But we're already talking about other shit, like the Galactic Civil War, and beyond that. The Old Republic, for example, that's also within the card. The sequels, that too. Really, there's nothing stopping us from going there or anywhere we want. In terms of maps, our project lead Jay is porting tons of classic maps from games like Republic Commando, Battlefront 2 Classic, and even the canceled Free Radical Battlefront 3, Polis Massa, the RAS Prosecutor, Kato Nemoidia, to give you some examples. And that's just what we have in store at the moment. That's just what we're working on right now. Because there's a lot more than just those options open to us. Map-specific factions, such as Trandoshans and Wookiees, may be coming too. To give you a quick and clean answer, there's a lot.
Awesome. You think something like Avara would be in the cards?
Oh yeah, it's really just a matter of manpower or time.
The next question I have for you is, how big is the scale going to be for the future of the mod? Things like, is surface to air, starships, like how big are these maps going to end up getting?
Really, shipboarding, starfighters, surface to air, they're all possible, but like I said before, the only limiting factor is our manpower, our ability to put it out in a timely manner. In terms of scale, we like to aim big, but we like to be realistic too, so it's going to be a bit more incremental. That being said, if you're familiar with Unreal or have experience working with digital programs, we'd love to have more people on board, you, listener, to make that reality much more feasible.
So you can say you're recruiting.
Yes, you're my recruiting app.
Now, I know a lot of people that would be ecstatic to hear this, but can you confirm or deny the existence of vehicles such as tanks and starfighters being worked on?
Oh, I'm confirming it. I'm doubly confirming it. We're going to have probably some of the finest vehicle gameplay you've ever seen in a Star Wars mod.
Awesome. One of the last questions I have for you is, how often do we plan to see some large content updates for Star Wars Sagas?
Not to spoil anything, but I think that may come quicker than you may think. Like I said before, Jay was working on some pretty cool Republic Commando maps. We're hoping to have a pretty steady stream of new maps, weapons, features, and other content with each update. Time pretty big. For example, beyond the Republic Commando maps, we have Kid and Morty in the works as well. Shh, you heard it from me. But beyond that, between each update, we're always striving to get some good, solid player feedback and make Sagas the best it can possibly be. So it's definitely not a matter of lack of passion, because at the end of the day, we really want to create something that players are going to love and like to come back to over and over and over again. Because we really want to play something like that too.
Alright, so here is how you can play. All important links will be in the description. First, you'll need to own a copy of Insurgency Sandstorm. It goes for around $30. If you're really looking for a better deal, you can also use things like key websites. Second, open up Insurgency and go to the mods section. There, you will need to link mod.io with your Steam account or whatever account you're using to download the game. Third, look up Sagas in the mods section and download the 2 core mods, Clone Wars CTE and CTE Core. You can also join the Star Wars Sagas Discord and subscribe to each mod listed in the How to Play section. Once you're done doing that, restart your game. Lastly, to join a server, head over to Community Servers, look up at the search bar, make sure Modded is checked, and type in Sagas. Pick your server there, and get in the fight. I'm seriously looking forward to seeing where this mod goes, and it's honestly amazing to see modding get to a point where it is honestly carrying Star Wars FPS. We have Galactic Contention, which is a full-blown milsim Clone Wars, and now we're getting Sagas, which is really leading into that Battlefront feel. I'm really glad that we have both these mods to play, and I'm looking forward to seeing how both grow in the future. There will be a Galactic Contention video kind of overlaying the mod in the future, so please stay tuned for that, guys. But other than that, guys, get Insurgency, download those mods, join up those servers, and I will see you on the Battlefront.